So we are live now.
Yes, hi Santosh.
Hi to the viewers. So welcome to another talk show. Since we were
Hi
unable to do
everyone.
it, since we were unable to do it on the Sunday, we are doing it on a Monday. So instead of postponing it to the next Sunday, we are trying to do that on Monday itself. So
Yes,
thank you
yes.
guys for joining in. So today is we'll talk on an interesting topic. It's mental health. So wasn't we have seen in the recent days that mental health is one of a big issue, not among only the kind of no, no the normal people. We have seen it in the higher
Yes.
tier also. So again, there are a
Yes,
lot of
like
incidents that can be noted. You might be seen in the news. So I think mental health is one of the important factor that you have to keep in mind, and training that is a bit difficult, and nobody teaches you that also. So that's kind of a problem nowadays. But we will kind of break it down, and we will kind of answer a few questions, and we will go through it. And you can quickly introduce yourself, and then we will start. Okay.
sure, sure. Hi everyone. This is Jaya right here, and I currently work as a academic associate at Upgrad. And nice talking to you today. And yes, mental health is very important. So we are here with few scenarios and a few solutions as well. We will see each scenario and each solution accordingly. And thank you for joining today.
Yeah, so when it comes to mental health, there are a lot of problems that people face, right? So from depression kind of a thing, where it can be from any place, anywhere. It can be from your peers, it can be from your office colleagues, and it can be from relationships, and it can be from anywhere. Like if you go to the public, there are a lot of kind of troubles that you will face. So you should be bold enough, and you should be strong, so that you can face
Yes.
those in an efficient way, so that you don't hurt people. That is the most thing. Many people are kind of they act in a way that they hurt people, and they kind of do that things. So it's kind of difficult thing that to see a people who see a person can kind of analyze the situation and act accordingly. And you
Mhm.
don't see that most of the people of that kind. You also see the people, as I said in the first one, you kind of hurt them, and that stays in them, and that creates a lot of trouble. Some are they take it light, but some
Mhm.
take it very seriously. So it
Yes, we
depends on the person.
yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
think you can share your thoughts now about
Yes,
peers
you
and how
know,
the
so we will start with this scenario like what kind of advice we will be providing for a person who is depressed due to a relationship breakup. Okay. Firstly, a relationship breakup can be tough no matter what the situation is, but everyone feels it different, okay, when they're going through a breakup. And first, it's okay, feel like it's okay. It happens to everyone, okay. Feels don't need, and it's okay to feel sad sometimes. It's okay to feel angry sometimes. It's okay to cry sometimes, okay. And sometimes you need to prioritize looking after yourself, because you for yourself you are important, okay. And you should not hurt your partner, and you should not hurt yourself. It should be a win-win situation even after a breakup. You're getting my point, guys. And it's okay to feel sad. I'm telling you now, it's cry it out and you think it off, leave it. Mostly people have to do this, otherwise you end up hurting yourself, or you end up hurting the your ex. So I would like to give you few advices regarding the situation, okay. So first, give yourself some time, okay. You don't need to shut your ex out of your life. I know it is, it might be very difficult for someone, but slowly you can do that, right? Because you should not hurt the other person intentions, okay. You should respect other person's intentions as well. So keep use yourself some space and try to clear the mind slowly, and keep busy. You might find yourself with so much free time, but don't do that, okay. Keep busy, like reading books, watching something, talking to your parents, talking to your friends, okay. Try not to bitch about your ex, but try to come out of that and try to speak with positivity, okay. And talk and take time for you. Go to a restaurant, eat something, go to a hotel, enjoy yourself. Not now, after corona you can do that. and talk to friends, family, with others who can support you. Sometimes family may not understand, but friends understand, right? Talk to your friends, tell them, this is the situation, okay? They will console you. Most of the friends will do that. No one will encourage you to hurt anyone or you, so they will try to console it. And it's a good feeling that you share your feelings with someone. Guys, I feel you getting my point, right?
Yes, I think a lot of
And
viewers are getting their point.
all right. And try to get regular sleep and exercise. Try not to think about, your partner. So, okay, try to get good sleep and try to exercise. Like motivate yourself to do some other things, and try not to use, alcohol and drugs to deal with the pain. Okay, it's not the right, right process. Okay, it's not at all a right process. Don't use that. Okay, try to get sleep. Try to do some yoga. Get some mental wellness something. Okay, and try to share your feelings with most of the people you can. Okay, don't feel like, if I tell this, what they feel, don't do that. Tell your feelings to your friends, at least they will understand, right? So there will be a lot of pain will go, lot of pain will go from your inside. I think I have given few advices for this scenario. Yeah, if you have any advices to give, you can continue.
Yeah, I think you covered the most part, and I think no kind of relationship kind of a thing. It's better to don't have it in this kind of situation. It's really hard
Not in
for
corona.
yeah, this period there are a lot of people who are getting into trouble, right? So they don't understand each other, and I think that is the main problem. At this period of time, they just
Yeah,
want to be there for always, and but in this time you cannot be there with them always. So that's the kind of problem that they are facing, and
yeah.
the next situation will be from the workplace. So if you are in a project like you're working for a lengthier one, like if you take you're working day and night, and still you're not getting the results, that is the thing that is bothering you. If you're getting results, then there's no issue, you can go ahead and you can do that. But if you're not getting results, and that's a problem. So how do you kind of tackle the problem that many faces, like I cannot do it anymore, I am just
Hmm.
quitting it, and I just
Yes,
want to quit.
happens. I believe that happens for everyone. Even when you're studying, also you feel like, I can't study anymore. Even if I fail, I wanted to quit. In the job, also we feel that, in different situations we feel like, I wanted to quit. Okay, but there is a professor who said a beautiful statement about this situation. I wanted to read it out for a minute. When you experience really painful feelings, that you just won't go away, no matter what you do, and those feelings interfere with all areas of your life, and it's important to get support. And as you may be experiencing signs of depression and anxiety, if this scenario matches with depression and anxiety, you should go for a support. Okay, start by talking to a professional. Like, normally we start by talking with friends, but better than in this kind of situations, start by talking to a professional. That's why in school, sometimes when we are having a board exams, there will be a person who comes there, and he tells like, have only idli in the morning, don't eat any oily food. He tells like that, right? Because he know that we're gonna cope up with this situation. So it's better to start by talking to a professional. Okay, a therapist can help you develop a treatment. Okay, such as weekly talk therapy or medicine. Normally medicines won't be provided, just like a talk therapy you will be sharing all of your feelings. Of course, he is not a person who know, right? You know before, so you can share any feeling of yours. With friends, you can't share sometimes all the feelings, right? Different scenarios, different situations, different persons. So a unknown person who is a therapist will be better. Talk to him. A weekly talk will be more helpful. And if there is a situation where you can't handle at all, talk to your boss, talk to your HR, tell them, this all the things coming up, and I was totally exhausted and I was not able to do it, and try to take some leave from the for the project. Okay, a 1 or 2 day leave will be fine. You can cope up with the rest of work later. Okay, life is very important than work. You can complete the projects even after 6 months, right? Not a problem. But life, once go, it will not come back. Okay, try to create your own coping mechanisms. Okay, like coping mechanism means taking care of yourself, developing coping mechanisms that can help you throughout the workday. Okay, like taking a break in between, and trying to walk and trying to talk to your parents in between. We have only 10-15 minutes, I understand, but in that meantime we should try to use it 100%. Then we don't feel like, okay, acha, I have worked the whole day. Okay, you have spent time with your family as well, and you spoke up with them today. Then there will be a lot of positive side about that day. So I'm telling that try to create your own coping mechanisms. No, it should not be same for anyone. Some for me, I will try to talk with my parents. For someone, they try to take the time to walk. For some people, they try to take some time to talk with friends, like that. It should be different, but try to develop a coping mechanism for yourself. Of course you have to understand yourself first, then try to do that. Yes, I think I have given a few advices for this. If you have any advices, you can continue.
I think it's more of everything that you have said, but cope up with a peer who helps you a lot. So that's kind of
Yeah.
having a peer who helps you a lot can motivate you, and he will also be in a
Mm-hmm.
perfect situation to understand you and can help you a lot
Mm-hmm.
in certain kind of
Yeah.
when hazards come, and he is the one who
Yeah.
can save you since he understood you clearly. It's very
Mm-hmm.
easy for him to kind of give some advice or take you to some places which can calm you down, and that I think really important when you work for startups, since startups have
Yes.
high amount of stress and you have to complete tasks Saturdays Sundays without pay. So I think that puts you in a lot of
Mm-hmm.
pressure, and you can always relieve from there. And it's easy to have some peer who kind of understands you completely, or at least to some level that he can help you. And having someone of that kind can really help you a lot when handling these kind of situations. And there is another situation where you are being you are getting some feedbacks. It's not negative, it's not positive. You are getting some negative feedbacks from the
Mm-hmm.
the manager or higher official, but you are getting that in front of your peers or your maybe your colleagues who are working together. And how you handle those kind of situations matters a lot. And if you take it in a negative way, and you will leave the company, or you will will not work for the manager properly, and you won't complete the jobs, and there are a lot of problems to that. And if you take it in a positive way, and though, so these are my
Mm-hmm.
problems, and I'm going to improve on that, I'm going to work on those skills, and you'll be kind of in a situation where you will be going ahead and going up in your career, and you won't go down. And this is the two kind of clarify that kind of situation where get negative feedbacks. So what do you
Yes.
think?
Uh,
Negative
yes,
feedback.
negative feedbacks is common. Okay, we do mistakes. Of course, we get the negative feedbacks. Okay, we are humans. We tend to do mistakes. Okay, then of course our higher manager level will give you a negative feedback. First of all, you should do one thing right. Say thank you for your feedback. Okay, you should acknowledge the situation, accept it. You can't change your manager's mind, right? So just say thank you for your feedback. Pause. Consider what is true in that feedback. She advises like sit for a moment. Okay, think it out. Okay, what he said and where should I improve. Take the whole feedback as an advantage. You get my point. Try to execute a plan for yourself, like, okay, after you have listened, review it. Okay, review the information you have shared. It's time to create a plan to execute and to impress your manager the next week. Okay, he have given the feedback like, the project is not 100% completed and we are getting feedbacks from the client. Okay, I got the negative feedback, understand it. Okay, take some time, check what are the mistakes. Okay, try to take it as an advantage. Okay, we always we have to always try to learn from the mistakes, right? Okay, review it. Get more useful information with your peers. Talk with your teammates. Okay, this is what happened. Where do you guys think what is a mistake, and kind of it will surely help you. And don't become defensive. Okay, don't become discouraged or withdraw. Sometimes you have a bad talk with your manager. You become like defensive, discouraged. Don't do that. Okay, try completing the whole thing in a positive manner. Okay, say thank you for your feedback, I will try to improve it. Tell like this and come outside, think positively, and do a research on that. Okay, so for the next week you will improve. That's the only advice I should give, because many scenarios are like this. Even I have faced, I think Santosh have been facing that. because happens, okay. This so you should think only one thing, okay. This happens for everyone, not only me. Happens for everyone. There are thousands, lakhs, crores people like me, but they are living on this planet Earth. Why shouldn't I live? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So I
think
think
even yeah,
yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah, you can continue.
So I think it's kind of a situation where you kind of stressed up completely, and you just talk to the manager and get the feedbacks and thank them for that. Since you can
Mm-hmm.
improve that, so many managers don't do that. They don't give the feedback and just
Hmm.
they just fire you. And there are a lot of situations of that kind as well.
Acha.
So giving feedback is kind of good deed that the manager has, and you don't have to take it
Hmm,
negatively,
hmm, hmm.
and you should approach it in a
Yeah.
positive way. And the next follow-up situation is like how you manage the stressful situation that is coming closer to you, like when a manager tells you negative feedback in front of your peers, and you are completely stressed up, and why should I be blamed for this and why not the others? Since we five are in the same project, and only I'm getting blamed and not the others, and you are just pointing out others like a kind of a small childish behavior, and you can that can lead you into a big trouble when it comes to you're going to corporate and you're doing just that, and you can that can
Hmm,
kind of lead you into a big trouble. And what's in your view on
hmm.
that?
Hmm. Like, again, try to take the feedback positively, okay, and try to talk with your teammates as well, okay. Try to get a gathering, okay. Hi teammates, this is what happened. This is a feedback we got. Boost their energy as well and boost your energy as well. Tell them, okay, next week we're gonna work hard. We're gonna get 1 lakh incentives for everyone. Just talk, boost them like that, and you also boost yourself, okay. Like, I have encouraged all my peers. Now I'm the top. Like, I'm the great person. I'm the Baba right now. I have encouraged many persons right. Okay, think like that. Every situation positively, and try to get some fun out of it. Okay, if you want to bitch your manager, try bitching in your mind. Okay, do it, and you will relieve the stress. You getting my point?
Yeah, I think it's kind of done with that situation, how to handle the manager's pressure. And the next hazard when we work on some project is deadline. So when you hear that deadline is coming, and everybody goes like
Mm-hmm.
freak out, and they just go crazy on completing a project. And when they have time,
Mm-hmm.
they don't do that. They
Mm-hmm.
take it they take it for
Mm-hmm.
granted, and they do it slowly. And when the deadline approaches, let's
Mm-hmm.
say you have to complete in a project within a week,
Mm-hmm.
and you need some
Yeah.
3 to 4 weeks of time, and you have been lethargic and you don't
Mm-hmm.
do the work properly and you don't manage the team properly. And those kind of
Mm-hmm.
things can happen in a company where you don't the PVers don't respond to you properly. There are situations where
Mm.
they don't respond to you, right? So you cannot force them to do the job for you, and you have to give them
Yeah.
advice, you have to motivate them, and you have to look into them, what is the problem are they are facing, or what is their personal kind of problem. Maybe there can be a number of problems, the peer who can't work, or who cannot listen to your advice, or who cannot listen to your goals. But you have to make them kind of prove that you are the boss. And sometimes deadline can be bit difficult to
Uh,
follow up. And
Sometimes,
when
yeah.
how do you like calm down a deadline? So you are working in a project, and your peer is working in another project. So you have come
Mm-hmm.
to an you have completed the project, and it's gone for a client review, and your peer is working on another project where the deadline is approaching within a week. And how do
Mm-hmm.
you kind of give us some advice, or what kind of things that you tell to your peer to kind of motivate him to complete the project, since you have completed it, and you will be kind of enjoying your
Mm-hmm.
time, since you have some free time.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you kind of give some advice to him?
Sure, sure.
What do you do?
Actually happens, this kind of situation happens, right? Tomorrow is exam. Today we won't be having, we won't be studying anything. Happens everywhere, right? For a student happens, for a professor happens, for a person happens, for a manager happens. So I would like to tell one thing, like, just relax, okay. Just relax for 5 minutes. Keep your mind in a right position, like, in a fighter pace. Okay, I'm gonna fight the situation. I'm gonna win. it should be like win-win situation for my whole team. Okay, keep the mind like that. Okay, the project may or may not be in a very good condition. Okay, always, but make sure it won't affect your life, and you should always be in a good condition. Okay, your work is just part of your life. Okay, even if you know which may you have relevance in your life few days later. Okay, project completed, you forgot about the project. After that you will feel like, acha, I have stressed out that day this much. Okay, don't think like that. Okay, it will be fun. Relax, everything turns out well eventually. This is the advice I got it from a friend who is working in a corporate sector. He told that when we are having a deadline, we are only 3 to 4 days for the deadline. He told that we thought only one thing: just relax, things will eventually work. We did the same, and the things actually worked out. Okay, and the project is also in the good condition. Even if it is in the not good condition, don't worry. Project is just part of your life, but life is not a project, right?
Yeah, that's true. And sometimes that can get worst when you're getting fired. You can be in a situation where you'll be fired up if you don't do the project. That can be your first project. Maybe it can be your
Hmm.
first project, and
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
do the even the first project well, then how are you going to continue your journey with our company? The manager may ask you that kind of questions, and you are
Yes,
accountable for
yes.
that, since you cannot blame somebody
Mm-hmm.
else. It's your first
Yeah,
project,
yeah.
and you have to put your entire effort of you got clear to the interviews, and you are getting a first project, and you don't do that well. And I think that
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't show your spirit towards the company, or spirit towards the work, or give the performance what they wanted. And that kind of pressure
Mm-hmm.
can affect your personal life as well. So that kind of situation occurs. And if there is a stressful situation in your personal life or professional life, how do you balance both? Like
Mm-hmm.
some kind of situation happens, and how do you balance?
I understand. So, but you have given a situation, right? If your manager asks like, I'm going to fire you tomorrow. It's your first project, you did well. So the situation is that you can tell them, what went wrong, and tell them it's your first project. Okay, tell them like, I should given some more time to rectify myself. Okay, you should explain the situation. Okay, that's works normally. Okay, that's work for the more people. Okay, it's your first project, you should be given more time, and you should give all the things what happened to you. So, and give him the assurance that from the next time I will not repeat it, and I will try my best to cope up with these projects. Tell them like that. Give him some 100% of confidence that acha, this bacha can do something. Okay, do like that. Okay, don't leave the job. Try not to bitch your manager in this situation, because it's your mistake. Nah, it's not your manager's mistake. Try to make him understand. Okay, try to make him understand. And so for the next scenario which you have asked, like, how do you ensure that stressful situations in your personal life don't affect your work performance, right?
Yeah,
So first of all, everything will go right. Okay, by being positive and confident in work. Okay, don't get a lot of work is there, lot of work is there. Okay, just be positive and divide your time. Okay, for 1 to 3 minutes, like 1 3 minutes, divide your task accordingly, then you will complete. Okay, and you have to divide this task before starting your day. So then what happens is that at the end of the day, somehow I can complete this project. You will get that confidence. So with that confidence, you will start the day, you will complete you will complete the works. You're getting my point. And in work, be bold, be supremely bold. Okay, you have to stand for yourself. Your parents won't come and stand for yourself in the in front of the manager, right? You have to be bold for yourself. Always provide a clear view. Okay, what you have think to your manager, and provide a clear view for yourself as well. Okay, this is the plan, I'm going to execute this completely. Do like that. And sometimes sometimes if it is too stressful, do one thing: take a leave, rest for a few days, go to some other place, go to your home, friend's place, go to your sister's place, go to your home. Like, otherwise sit and sleep in your room itself. Okay, sometimes that will help as well. Take a leave. And majorly to relieve stress, have some good sleep. Okay, have some sound sleep. Okay, you can do whatever sound you want, but you have to come out of the stressful situation, right? And this may not be possible each and every day sometimes, but sometimes your body really needs some rest, right? So take a good sleep. If you plan the task accordingly, you will complete the things at the right time. Then you can have a good sleep for tomorrow, and for the tomorrow your energies are at 100%. And you can do yoga. You can play cricket, like most of the boys like cricket. You can play cricket, and if you wanted to talk to your friend, or if you wanted to talk to your professor or teacher, you can talk. Any person who can make you feel happy for that situation, you can talk. And there are innumerous ways to negate all these work stresses. Mainly we need to understand there is no work pressure term, at which I feel okay, feel like I'm the queen, or I am a king. This work pressure is nothing before me. I will do something, not today or tomorrow. Okay, I will do it. I'll take some rest. I know, okay, I will do it. You are a queen for yourself. You're a king for your life. No one is king for your life, right?
Yeah,
No,
I think
yeah, and yes, and correct handling of work is very important. Okay, you plan the things, but you are not handling it correctly. Then waste of plan, right? Okay, and don't try to get external pressure to come on your mind, right? Correct handle the situation and make a good plan. That will surely help. I'm telling you. And yes, don't avoid the situation. Try to cope up. That's a good way. Be humble for yourself. Okay, don't hurt yourself. Be humble. Okay, I'm the queen. Why should I hurt myself? Think like that. Everything will sort out.
I think that's the planning and execution part is two different hemispheres. I know kind of planning is one part and execution is the other part. Many of us are good at planning and they can
Mm-hmm.
plan it out on any kind
Mm-hmm.
of scale, but they don't know to execute or they don't execute, and that is the problem. Where the problem
Yeah.
starts actually. They don't execute and they just plan accordingly and they just want to do these kind of tasks and they prepare list and the weekly
Mm-hmm.
list, they may be monthly goals, they set these and they don't execute at all. And I think that's the time that they waste on planning it. And you can always break it up
Yeah.
into smaller
Sometimes
things.
wrong execution.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think mostly you will do that kind of a situation. And the next situation up is you are stuck in this pandemic, right? So you can't go out, and I'm like in party freak
Yeah.
where I go out and I go enjoy myself. I meet a lot of friends and I enjoy daily. And at this time I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting disturbed, right? So I am not able to go out. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not able to see my friends. I'm not able to see my colleagues. I'm not able to enjoy anything. I'm just sitting here, sitting in my home and doing something which is not productive to me, and I'm not doing anything at all. So no, that kind of situation can hurt you a lot. There are like suicide attempts
Yes.
where you just want to go out. I just
Mm.
want to go out. There are a lot of people who they escape from the hospitals. So that kind of situation
Yeah. Yeah.
happens too. So how do you kind of motivate them to set their mind to cope up with the situation that is happening right now?
Sure, sure, sure. You should think this. You should think me in this situation. I'm not extrovert, but I'm mix of introvert and extrovert. But still, this situation is very difficult for me. I will tell my advices like what I have done, because my whole state is in lockdown and I can't go out for 25 days from. And before also I didn't went out. Okay, so what I have done was I try to engage myself in the time of cooking. In my whole life, none of my family members ever cooked a biryani. Okay, now today we are, now these days we are cooking biryani every day. So biryani is a, I mean very long process, but still we are seeing in the YouTube and we are doing it every time. So try to engage your time for some cooking. Okay, cooking will help in your future as well. Okay, not only for girls but boys as well. Okay, you have to cook yourself, right? Sometimes, not every time. So sometimes I try to read books. Okay, on sometimes I prefer reading few historical books. Some people may read fun books, comic books, anything. Try to spend some time for reading books, and try to spend time with talking with your parents. Okay, check your previous albums, check your photo albums, clean your room, do some exercise. Okay, watch good films with your friends, family. Sorry, not friends. Okay, friends will be in their homes. With your family, with your mother, ask your mother to tell what are the good movies, what are the good all the situations in your childhood, ask your mother to tell your childhood funny things. Slowly you can cope up with the situation as well. Okay, everything will sort out slowly. Okay, avoid news channels first of all. Okay, don't get tensed. Okay, avoid news channels and avoid seeing this corona thing on your WhatsApp, Facebook. Okay, avoid that. Okay, so at least you can become peace by avoiding that. Okay, you cannot handle this situation, of course you cannot. You can handle the situation for only yourself. Okay, for your family you can handle this. You can suggest your family not to go out, and you can suggest for yourself not to go out, but you can't handle everyone, in this world, right? So try not to see the news channels. Okay, they do like breaking news thing, and they try to get things in your body and brain. Don't do that. Okay, they do for the TRP, but you have to check your mental wellness as well, right? Starting by, even I used to see all these news. Later on, after 20 days, I have totally avoided it. I don't even know how many cases in India right now, because I'm avoiding this situation, because number of cases, listening number of deaths, it's kind of creating some kind of panic situation, not only for me, for my father also. So I try to avoid it completely. Okay, whatever happens. Okay, God is there. Believe in yourself, believe in the people right around you, believe in the government, believe in the police, believe in the volunteers who are working. Okay, currently my street is in the lockdown, we can't go out, but volunteers are getting our groceries. Okay, they are risking their lives, right? They will be paid only 5,000 per month, 5,000 literally per month, and these days they're not even being paid. Still they are risking their lives. Okay, so try to suggest yourself not to go out, and try to be humble to the people who are helping you, not in the volunteers, to the people as well. Okay, who are checking you on call. Sometimes people call you and ask you, how is this COVID situation. Be humble, tell them, this is what happening. Share your views and ask them to take the precautions. Okay, ask them not to go if it is unnecessary situation. Okay, so my only advice in this is avoid news channels, dude. Avoid, totally avoid. Okay, totally avoid the news which is hurting you, which is kind of disturbing you. Yeah, that's it, Santosh. You can continue if you have any other advices for this situation.
I think it's you wrapped up completely. So the
Yeah,
news channels blow up things, right? So they
so
just
much, so much.
wanna exaggerate things. They just want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
throw things at people, and they just don't want to, people to be calm, and they don't want to do some work at all. They just,
yeah,
kind of push, all these breaking news thing, and they just want people to get mad at this thing, and they just that's a prevention measure though that they are
mm-hmm.
quoting it, but they are, too much,
Too
doing some
much.
prevention.
They should not create panic situation, right, in the people. Okay, they should give the prevention. They are giving. We should appreciate that, but don't create panic situation. No, that's the only
Yes.
point.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that they should follow. Like they don't want
Yeah.
to every time, every day they are saying that this many raise, and it has doubled, it has tripled, and goes
Mm,
on, and
mm,
they don't want to do that. And I think
mm.
social media is one of the things that I know it even more, accelerate this kind of things, and that's
Yeah.
the kind of thing that you can reduce. You can reduce watching
Mm.
the news, but you can always have some idea or another to kind of have what is the situation happening out there, and you just
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
know what is happening out there,
You can.
and that
Yes,
that
yes.
can
Like within for a week or for 10 days, you can just watch like that, but don't take it to your heart like that.
yeah, it's really really bad for your heart as well. And
Yeah.
if you get those kind of situation, there are people who can help you out. You can just talk to your family, and you be safe, and you don't go out, and that's the only way that you can be saved. And I think
Mm-hmm.
it's time to wrap up. So I think thank you participants for joining in. And
Santosh, one more thing. So we are here to provide few national prevention lifelines numbers. Sorry, national suicide prevention lifeline number and national helpline number, and a few links for the people who really wanted to talk to a therapist. They are anonymous. Like, you don't need to share your personal details. You can talk to them freely. They will advise you. They'll try to console you. So I'll take two more minutes to explain this. Okay. So the National Suicide Prevention Helpline number is, try to note it down, guys. It will be
I think you can
helpful.
put it in the chat section. It will be
Sure,
more
sure, sure.
easy for them to refer to that.
Yes. So the number is 1800 273, and you need to press talk, I guess, after that. And this is 24 by 7 toll free number. No need to worry your money will be cut or something. This toll free number, in any time, like even in the night or even in the morning, early morning, you can talk to them anytime. Okay, so we are laughing, we are making fun the whole section, because we wanted to create positivity and we wanted to create some fun in our viewers. Okay, depression is not a good situation, we understand, but dying, making doing a suicide for yourself is totally a bad situation for yourself and your family. You're hurting your family, right? Of course, I don't want to mention the, names, but the celebrity who died recently, of course it hurt me also. He's such a great person. He ranked seventh in a national level exam. Even I haven't ranked that much. Okay, so I was like shocked about it. Okay, he's a proper, and how he was not able to cope up with the situation. Try to talk with the therapist, try to talk with these people at least, because sometimes we advise you to talk to your friends and family. Sometimes they may not be available to you, they may not be in the situation to talk to you. So talk to these people. They don't come to your home, they don't pick you, they will try to advise you. And one more thing, the national helpline number is 1800 and help. Okay, you need to press help, I guess, or you need to tell them help. So the national helpline offered by Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services. Okay, this is the administration, and again it is available 24/7. Okay, this is a very confidential service. Okay, they will not give your numbers or for anyone. Okay, you will not get any pop-up messages or SMS about this. Okay, it is very confidential and it is free. And you can speak in English, Spanish, whatever language you want. Okay, so okay, it is for the individuals. Even if you're a family man, you can go. You can ask for the information. You can ask for what are the treatment options available. Okay, for your mental health. We are giving all this because we don't want you to die, and we don't want you to cope up with this depression. Sorry, we don't want you to cope up with this stress. Okay, try to come out of the depression as soon as possible. If possible, try to consult a doctor. Okay, sometimes medicines will surely help for this kind of situations. And there is a foundation called Wonderwella Foundation. Okay, they are also doing the same, and they are doing very confidentially. Okay, you can talk to them. You don't need to share your number, your personal details. Talk to them your situation, they will surely help you. Okay, and we are going to share this in the chat box. Do not hesitate calling them. Okay, do not hurt your family, do not hurt yourself. That's the only thing I wanted to tell.
Okay, I think it's fine. We have shared the links of the the numbers that you have said in the chat section, so that viewers can easily go through that. And
Yes.
most importantly, that you should have composure, and you should kind of press yourself hard and work on something that can help you in the long run. And in this situation, that's the only way that you can help yourself, and you can help others to do their job, and you don't want to disturb them. And most people do this job perfectly, disturbing others.
Mm,
And most people they know that they had work, and they just call you, or they just ping you up and see what you're doing. Those kind of people
mhm,
have a lot. And
mm,
it's kind of okay up to some extent. Like your friends are ringing up to you and seeing how you are doing, and that's another good way. But many people take it in a bad way, like oh, they are pinging up me every day. And there can be situations where they are kind of helping you, but
mhm,
certain people think it in a bad way, like why are they doing this to me, and daily they are pinging me up, and I have some work to do. And I think that is a disturbance, and many people think it in that way. And you should
mhm,
have some uh, kind of barrier kind of thing, where you kind of set some rules and you follow them.
mhm,
And that's the only way
mhm.
that you can approach this situation and this problem. So I think it's time to wrap up, and thank you guys for
Positive, guys.
joining in.
It's time to wrap up, and thank you so much, Santosh, for making me join. And
Yeah,
thank you for your time for the whole week, and thank you for this live section. Thank you for all the viewers. Stay safe, and if it is necessary only, then go out. Stay safe, guys.
okay guys. Okay, take care.
Bye bye.